Yeah, these are always different songs, I think. It's one thing I didn't notice. Is that it plays like a bunch of different songs at the main screen. So we want Spotify. But during the game, it always plays the same songs. That's why I want to switch it up. If it played these songs during the word searches, I would definitely be into just listening to the games, like the game music, because this stuff is really good. Because it's just like xylophone covers of other songs. I gotta think of like something to put on though. So we did Ico Shadow of the Colossus. There might be a Last Guardian soundtrack. Maybe I should do just Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, there's a Last Guardian soundtrack actually. Let's listen to that. Not what I meant to do. Alright. Oh, recently remastered too. Well, 3 years ago. Alright. Yeah, let's listen to this one. The Last Guardian is... Oh shit. I didn't realize I was connected to the TV audio. There we go. Yeah, let's put this on. How long is this? Gives us about an hour. Alright. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna do maybe 2. We'll see how long it takes to do the verse 2, and then maybe I'll do a third one. Basically, these are just for my trivia night uploads next week. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do On the Water. So we have Rivers of the World. We're going to start off with that. We're going to end up with figure skating. So we're going Amazon. And the Amazon River. And there's a lot of Zs. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. AMA... Yeah, there's a lot of Zs around here. Making it harder to figure out where it is, actually. Oh, there we go. So just in the little corner there. Okay, so we have Colorado River. Colorado. Colorado. There's Colorado. Man, I don't know if I'm just fucking fucked today or what. Alright, we got the Columbia River. There's another C. Oh, okay, yeah. We're just splitting the C up there. And then we have Congo River. Kuwap. Congo River. Oh shit. They're all just together. I just didn't assume them. I just assumed they weren't going to be all together like that. We got Cruise. The Cruise River. It's right here in the middle. And then we got the Danube River. Just over here. And then we have the Ganges. And then we have Kenai. Oh, there we go. Now they're starting to really show up. We got La Loire. Irial. And we got the Mekong. 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 Yeah, I have so I do have a couple cat games, but we're gonna put a little hold on that, just because I want to get caught up on some things. And also we're getting into February, so we're gonna do Stream My Valentine. So I'm gonna hold on to the 2 cat games. There's Hidden Cats in Istanbul, and then there's also I think it's Cats and Seek Kyoto. I will save those for another day, possibly closer to the end of the month once the Valentine hype is done. Sorry, Missouri. Yeah, I see the double S, but yeah, I don't see any other double S's aside from that area. I don't really see any S's outside of that area. Missouri. Let me... Yeah, 'cause I got Mississippi for sure. Oh, there we go. It's because the double S is a diagonal, so I didn't necessarily catch it as a double S. Alright, and then we have the River Nile. Nile is just right there. And then we got the Orinoco. Right there. We got the Rhine River. La Rhine. And we got the River Thames. And, oh, we got some V's. So we got Verzaska. Well, I see Volga. I gotta find another V, though. Ah, there we go. Verzasko. Sorry. And then Volga. Oh, there's a typo in here. It's the Yangtze River. They're missing the N. Unless that's a different river. It's the Yahtzee River. Maybe. But I thought it was the... Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be the Yangtze River or if there is a river Yahtzee. We got the Array, or Yara, and then we got Zambezi. That's why there's so many Zs, because they got the Zambezi River in here as well. More Zs than Ss. That's pretty rare for one of these games, the word searches in this game. Rivers are popular on the internet, especially the live stream. Alright. And that's your reward. You get a pun every time you solve a word search. And then we have Ariel. Ariel? Oh, I forgot to change. Oh, I forgot to change the fucking category. Fuck. Alright. I'll have to do it soon. Aerial. Ariel? Fuck, man. All common letters. It makes it very hard to find. Okay, we might have to go the long way there. Oh, there it is. It's just right there. Alright. Okay, so we have barrel. 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 Double R. Gotta find that double R. Double R. Fuck. Barrel. There it is. Little barrel of monkeys. And we have break. Break is right there. And cutback. Okay, and we have dry suit. So if we find a Y, we might be able to find the word. Then we have gnarly. It's the other Y. And Hawaii. Hawaii is just, they stuck that one right up on the top left. Just like on Earth. And we got humpback. And we got lineup. Lineup's right here. These are just jumping out at me. I'm not even using any like real strategy at the moment. I just happen to be looking where they are by complete chance. Overhead right there. So there's the double D, red lap. Oh, sorry, LDAP. And we have pipeline. So we gotta find the P. Yeah, there we go, pip. Pipeline. And now we need a double P, so we need to find ripping. And it's diagonal again. Alright, slash. I found the SH, it just happened to be where slash was. Surfboard. It's a pretty long word, so it's going to be a little harder to hide. But it's right there. The F kind of gave it away. And then we have tubular. Step this way. Wave. Right there. Wetsuit. Just looking for W's. W's will certainly help me find it. But, oh, it was going up, that's why. Wetsuit. And then whitewater is just going this way. So yeah, that one was a little breezy there. How do surfers greet each other? They wave. Yeah. Alright, next up we have catch a fish. This is all about fishing. We got angler. Okay. This is another game where I think I chose like a very... Like it is kind of chill at first, but then there's some like intense songs. 'Cause they have like chase scenes and stuff. Angler, bait. So yeah, this game and Ico, while they kind of have the chill puzzle solving parts, they do have like a few fight scenes that can get a little overwhelming. Got bass, and then boat. And casting. How's the audio? Because it just randomly got louder. Oh, it's not even that loud. It's not even like that loud in general. Alright, fisherman. Fisherman. Alright, and then we have float. I mean, I was doing so good on the other one. Is it going to be the same F again? No, it's not this time. But float and fly are probably, yeah. They are the same F. Alright, and then we have hook. There's hook. And then we have leader. And line. And lure. Alright, we got minnow. Minnow. There we go. We have overcast. Pike. And we have rain. Alright, rain might be hard to find. So the IN is going to be very common. Yeah, R, A, I, and N are all very common letters, so it makes it kind of hard to find the entire word. R, A. I got rapids, so I got the next one. I gotta find rain. I-N. R-A. R-A. Lots of R's around here. R. Got R and. No. I can't find rain. I just like straight up can't find rain. Alright, let's go around again. Fuck. So there's an R, there's an R. No A around it. There's an R. That's rapids. The A is too close to the edge for it to be anything. Alright, so there's an R here. There's no A around that one. Okay, we got rag. It's the only... Oh shit, there it is. That's... Yeah. Sometimes that's the only way you can really, like... Going down backwards. Oh, man. And when they're all common letters, too. It'll really hide them. Them being a short words with common letters, always the hardest ones to find. And yeah, this double E. There's so many double E's in here. There we go. We got Lear. Rod. There's Rod. And Shore. They're Shore. Alright, then we got Sinker. And we got Walleye. Wally. Weeds. Another W, maybe. There's quite a few W's. We need some weeds. Okay, I got Worm. Worm's going backwards. Weeds is at the top. There we go. So yeah, this one's took a little bit longer. To get a fish's opinion, just take a poll. So I forgot that I still have my controller plugged in, and it's fucking shit up. Alright, we got ship types. Because I'm pretty sure what's happening is because it thinks it's a fucking headphone. It thinks it's a speaker too. Because it does have a mic and a speaker on it, so it confuses the fuck out of the laptop. When it's just a controller. Bark. There's Bark. We got Crab. Brigantine. Then we got Bus. Bussin. Caravel. Caravel. Maybe. It's probably Caravel. We got Carrick. Correct. We got Clipper. And we got Corvette, so yeah, they don't only make cars. So they make ships too. It's that ETTE that gave it away. Then we got Dinghy. We have a fire ship. It's a ship made of fire. And then we got frigates. F. Is there any more F's around here? F's? I got the one for fire ship, but I don't see any other F's. Okay. Oh, down at the bottom there. So there's my eyes are bugging. Then we got galleon. Yeah, my eyes aren't as open as they usually are. Normally I would see, because I'm looking in the middle, right? But I would see the frigate at the bottom, but no, not today. My eyes aren't as open as they usually are. Here we go. We got galleon, we got galley, and we got gig. So we gotta find the GIG, gig, giggity. We got gunboat. As opposed to a boat gun. Alright, so there's gunboat. Man, it's getting, oh, the music's getting louder. Now I'm worried that I made it too loud. Because it goes from quiet to loud. I need a double G. There it is, lugger. Alright, merchant, man, there's no way they're hiding that. It's too long of a word. Privateer. So I think the V... No. The double E is not going to help me. There it is. Diagonal. Alright, and then we got the shooter. And then Sloop John B. And then we got the whale boat. Whale boat. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, there it is. Whale boat. Okay, yeah, it's not too loud. Good. Alright, what's this at the bottom of the ocean and shivers? A nervous wreck. A nervous wreck. Alright, we got row. And we got athletes starting it off. We have boat next. We got cadence. C-A-D-E-N-C-E, cadence. Cadence. There it is, cadence. We have collage. Collage. The old double L, college. Compete. We got coxswain. And crew. Crew. Look for the W's. W's might give it away. You would think. But none of these W's have the end of crew. There it is. CR. The CR kind of helps. We got equipment. There's a Q there. There must be another Q somewhere. Oh yeah, it's this one. Alright, we got individual. It's kind of a big word, hard to find. Right there. Or hard to find, hard to hide. Big words are always the hardest to find. Okay, lake was, yeah, sitting at the bottom there. Great place for a lake. At the bottom. We got the Olympics. OL. I think a Y. If I can find the Y. Yeah, there it is. Oh shit. Olympics. And then we got race. We got regatta. And then we have river. Revier. We got rudder. Not sure if it's a Dutch one or not. We got seats. Just at the top. Yeah, we got lake at the bottom, seats at the top. Shell. Right there. And single. And stern. Stroke. Sweep. And we have teams. Alright. See, maybe the M's. Yeah, there we go. Smeet. Or smate. The Q should definitely give it away. There was another cue. There it is. Yeah, technique. And then we have winner. There we go. What do sailors use to blow their nose? Anchor chiefs. Anchor chiefs. Anchor chiefs. Yeah. Alright, we got bathing. Just on the right here. This is at the water park. We got bodyboarding. That's, yeah. It's literally the entire, it's an entire line. It's kind of hard to hide. We got flume. A flume with the view. We got free fall. We got door, but that's what, outdoor? So I need indoor. Yeah, I need indoor. It's this one here. Indoor, lagoon. So I found out a lagoon is a man-made body of water. I guess you can use it to make, like, for a water park, but for the most part, it's kind of gross. But they use it to store wastewater before they can, before they can treat it. They make a lagoon, and the lagoon is just like, anytime I hear the word lagoon, I just think of gross bodies of wastewater that they, like, just, yeah, they store it there until they can treat it, and then, yeah, gross. Don't ever swim in a lagoon, because you don't know what kind of lagoon it's gonna be. It might be a poo lagoon. Then I think you would probably be able to smell it, so. Slide. We got splash. Surfing. And swimming. We got tornado. And we have tube. Tube. And then we gotta find some double O's because we have typhoon. Wave pool is right up there. And typhoon is right there. Man, that was like, oh, because it was only 18 words. But I was like, wow, that one was fast. Really fast on that one. Alright. Making a splash. Alright, we got scuba diving. Alright, so we're going to start off with air. Breathing. Breathing over here. We got buoyancy. Buoyancy. There's buoyancy. And we got deep. And then we got depth. Not from the same D this time. Oh, there it is. Depth. And dive. Oh, there's going to be a lot of D's. Oh, we're almost done with the D's, though. So dive. And then drift. So up this way. Alright, fins. There's fins. And we have gauge. Logbook. And mask. Night. GHT. Yeah, maybe GHT will be the better. No, because that's 8. Oh, that might be weights. Okay, yeah, I need another GHT, though. We're not on that letter yet. Oh, there's night. Yeah, there we go. Night. So at least we know where weights are for when we get to it. Octopus. And then reef. Fear. Regulator. Reg. Reg. AG. There it is, regulator. Alright, and then we got shore again. And snorkel. It's a small criticism, but I think like one thing that I judge about like themed word search stuff is that sometimes they keep throwing in the same word, because like shore is probably going to be in there a million times. So it's like water. Water is in like every other one. Straps. And then we got surface. I think just face. If we find face, will we find F. There it is. Face. And then we have tank. That used to be a thing that people would say when they think they got you on something. It was like a old ass like saying. It was like face. I think it was like short for like in your face. But yeah, I think it caught on. I don't know if it actually caught on or just somebody just kept saying it even though it never caught on. But they would always be like face. And I'd be like, okay. Whatever, bro. Wreck. It's my favorite Mankind theme song name. Do 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 do. Oh boy. Alright, I'm sailing away. I'm sailing away. Alright, we got anchor. Again. I was saying they repeat songs. Or songs. They repeat words. We got bay. My favorite kind of leaf. We got boy. We got catamaran. And we have channel. So if I thought if I found a double N that would have been good enough, but I found two so far. There we go. There's third time's the charm. Channel. Fuck. Chanel. Alright, and then we have charts. Charts, farts. Charts. And course. Course, there it is. And we got cruisin'. Cruisin'. I was about to say cruisin' for a bruisin'. I guess I did though, but then I was like, you know, that's such a boomer comment. Cruisin' for a bruisin', but alright, we got jib. Keel. Yeah, I got the double E. Maybe we'll follow the K's. Follow it with it's right down there. It's hiding on the bottom there. We got lake. Lake. We got mainsail. Mainsail. Oh, there we go. We also have eat mutt. Mutton being lamb. Not lamb, goat meat. Marina. And we have mast. Mast. This is definitely one where you're getting attacked by a bunch of fucking enemies. It's making me anxious just thinking about it. Because the majority of this game is, yeah, you're kind of like puzzle solving, and you're trying to, you got this like big Trico thing. It's like it's a mythical beast. And you're trying to like solve puzzles, and you're making a path for him, and sometimes he makes a path for you. It's kind of like the Ico vibe. Then every once in a while you get to these big fights with these like shadow people. And they try and like kidnap the kid you're playing as, and bring him back to the other world. There's plot. Import. And for the most part, as the little kid, you're trying to lure them to the Trico, so the Trico kicks the crap out of them. We got Trop, and then River. But yeah, I still think it was a pretty good game. It wasn't my favorite out of the three. And then again, I'm pretty biased. Like, Ico is my favorite, and then Shadow of the Colossus. And then The Last Guardian, Starboard. And, like, I think all of them are good, but that's just my personal favorite for the three. But they all have the same theme, because they kind of, like, take place in the same universe, but also it's kind of like a the entire concept of the game. Well, not the entire concept. I shouldn't have said it like that. A big part, because the Shadow of the Colossus one isn't really. You do form the relationship with your horse. Kind of have like a good like bond. It's about like bonding with the horse a little bit, but it's not the core concept of it. But Ico and The Last Guardian are, you know, one, you're bonding with Yorda. I always wondered how they called it the boom and then they hit me. Yeah, like you're bonding with Yorda, and then in The Last Guardian you're bonding with Trico. And a big part, especially even with Shadow of the Colossus, like they will treat you differently based on how you treat them, and they might be more cooperative or less cooperative depending on how you're treating them. So there is that like little relationship part. Alright, so we got Backstroke, we got Bikini, so we got a K. Gotta find more Ks. Oh shit, Bikini's like right fucking there. We have Bikini, we got Crawl, so a WL. You think a WL would be rare enough, but there we go. Diving. I do see Swimsuit. Diving's going up. Get that double G. There's the Doggy Paddle. Double P for Flipper. Flipper. Alright. And then we got Freestyle. We have Goggles. Googles. Goggles. We have Life Saving. And then Plunge. The old Pepsi Plunge. Alright, we got Pool. There's Pool. Then we got Scissor Kick, also a wrestling move. We got Side Stroke. You don't want to know what kind of move that is. The old Side Stroke. Snorkel. 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 Alright, maybe the K? Yeah, the K helped. Snorkel. And then, yeah, we had Swimsuit for a minute. And then Trunks. The K. Will the K do it again? Not this time. It's gonna be a different K. Or is it? No, it's not, actually. There we go. And then we have water. Water. That was a stroke of genius. Oof. Oof. Alright. Alright, now we have Niagara Falls. I think this might be the last one. Maybe. I forgot which one. Which one was the last one? Alright, we got Beauty. Beauty. So, I thought that was brightly something evil. Bridal Veil. Bridal Veil. Let's try finding... Oh, there it is. Bridal Veil. And then we have Commercial. Up this way. And then we have Erie. So it's not Erie, it's just... it's close to Lake Erie. And we have Erosion. Erosion. Falls. Double L. Falls. And we have Glaciation. So the ION. Yeah. Glaciation. And then we have Horseshoe. Going this way. And then Industrial. Going up over here, and then we have Lake once again. One of those repeat words. We have Lunaland. L-A. Yeah, let's try finding an L. L might help. There's so many L's though. We have like a friggin' tetromino of L's over here. I do see Ontario. Niagara. Niagara's there. And then Ontario. Powerful is at the top. And then we have Recreation. Recreation. So I need another ION. Yeah, right down the middle. And Waterfall. So the double L... Ah, wait. Oh, that's just false. So there must be another double L somewhere. Right there. Waterfall. And then we have wide. Wide. Right there. Alright, nice. Water rushes down the side of a cliff. True or false? Alright, I didn't like that one that much, but still pretty clever. Alright, we have Take a Cruise. So it wasn't the last one. No, we have Take a Cruise. I already forgot what the last one was. But we have a board. Yeah, it felt a little early for it to be the last one. But we're getting close. Balcony. Berth. Berth. And then we have cabin. Oh, that's not cabin. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. Cabin, and then captain. And then Caribbean. Something that I always fuck up. It's one R, two B's. Caribbean. 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 Alright, Cast Off. And then Course. And Cruising. Oh. Giving me Earthworm Jim vibes here. Cruising. ing, cruising. Crew. There we go. I found sing. So that helped. Alright, we got dick. And excursion. We got freestyle. And we have galley again. And we got the gangway. Alright, and ocean view of Ocean Avenue. We got passenger. Then we got the porthole. And promenade. For double O for the stateroom, and then suite ended up being right beside it. Lucky break. Cruising along. Alright. So next up, figure skating. I think figure skating was the last one there. So we got Axel. We got Beelman. We got Bracket. Why is coconut here? Coconut? Oh, count. I thought it was coconut. Bracket. What's that bracket? And then we got camel. Camel. Here's camel. Heard they have nice toes. We got combination. Combination. Big one down the middle. We got counter. Coming from the same C. Coconut counter. Coca counter. I don't know. We got drop. D-rop. Drop the beat. Yeah, something like that. There it is. Drop it. I recently saw a video, I think on Instagram, where the guy was like, dude, it was a fake video, obviously, but the guy like slides up and he's just like, I saw you gave me a rather large tip, and I'm not sure how to thank you, so I'll just do a little beatboxing for you. And he just like starts doing this like terrible beatboxing, and it was just so fucking, oh man, shit like that is like when you're just like, yeah, you don't have to be like, I don't know, you don't have to be like a certain way to be funny. You can just be like fucking awkward as hell, but like if you can do it and make it seem like you're being serious and you're not like faking it, like sometimes it's just like even just as good as making a good like fucking dark humor joke. Alright, we got layback. Sometimes I feel like I'm like that intentionally, where it's like I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm just so awkward, it's kind of funny. Then we have mohawk, and we got quad, we have rocker, and then there's also that type of funny where it's like, where's Salt Chow? Like in, what is it, the 40-year-old virgin, where it's like you don't even really like have to, you're not kind of trying to be funny, but you're not really doing anything like different, you're just talking normally, but you just use inflection and like change of tone, spread eagle. Yeah, kind of like spread eagle. Take like a normal thing, and it, just the way you say it can make it seem like it's a little suggestive. and it's like you just kind of change the inflection on it, and it just sounds different. It's kind of like yeah, that one scene where she was talking about, do you know where the do-it-yourself books are? And the guy's just like, do you like to do it yourself? Something like that. Whereas like you're just saying a normal thing, but you're kind of making it sound like it could be dirty. I got cold feet. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go back and we're on adopt a pet. I think we did animals already though, right? Yeah, we did kind of low-key do animals. I'm gonna go back just to break it up. And I'm gonna plow through this one too. And then I think we'll move over onto the hacky. We'll do some hacky sack. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright. Actually, I'm going to back out because I think it changes the song every time. I think it's cool that happens. So let's close it. And yeah, the Mighty Ducks. I've been sleeping, literally. Sleeping. Literally sleeping. Oh, we got Halloween coming up. Alright, so yeah, let's do this one. So Little Chicken will be the last one. So these are pet related. So it's really just more of an excuse to do more animals. So we got canary. We have cat. Chicken. Oh, it's chinchilla. Not quite there yet. Chicken. And then chinchilla. And we got dog. That's just my baby dog. Exotic. And we have ferrets. Ferrets. There it is. Ferrets. And then we got frog. Gorf. And goat. And goldfish. Guinea pig. And hamster. It reminds me of when we had a couple hamsters. I don't even know why. There was just like big hype going around about like getting hamsters. So we got pet hamsters. And we named our hamster MC Hamster. And it was actually kind of a sad situation. So koi. So yeah, a little bit of trigger warning just in case, but I don't even know how. I think our hamsters, I'll have to look into it, but our hamster got pregnant and had babies, but then it ate the babies, and then it passed away shortly after. It was kind of sad. And we never got a hamster again. But we did name it MC Hamster. So, I don't know. I always thought that was a good pun, but the rest of the story kind of sucks. Alright. Rat. Reptile. Sheep. Peas. And snake. We got snake again. Man, everything's like just centered into this one little spot. And then we got spider. Yeah, there's so much white space on this one. What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. Meowton. Alright. This is all about kitty. Why didn't they save the pun for this one? Alright, we got claws. W? W. WS. There's quite a few WS's. Yeah. Looking for them claws. Oh, there it is. I was looking for it going the other way, and I just did not see it the other way. Alright, curious. Domestic. Domestique. And then we have ears. Alright, ears. Explore. Explore. And we have fast and the furriest. Fast. Zooms. Zoomies. Where's fast? Fast, furry. There's a double R there. There it is, furry. And then we have hunt. There's hunt. We have kittens. And then mouser. So mouser is not a word that I was very familiar with until I think I was in college, and we had some mice. And yeah, someone was just like, oh yeah, my cat's a mouser. So then they brought their cat over. Pish. Play. So yeah, mouser is just like I guess a cat that likes to hunt mice. Yelp. Prowl. There's prowl. Scratch. And sleek. Then we have sleep. Peels. We got sniff. Stretch. Stretch. We got sunshine. I got sunshine. And then we have tail. The tail of two kitties. And we got tame. No Impala. There it is. And Wander. Wander was the name of the horse in Shadow of the Colossus. And then we have Whiskers. Whiskers. Whisk. W-H-I-S-K. Whiskey. Whiskers. Whiskey Whiskers. And then Wild will be our final word for that one. If I can find it. Wild, 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 wild. Yeah, there we go. Wild thing. Meow, you've got your thinking cat on. Oof. Oh boy. Meow. Alright, we got aquarium. I thought this said Colorado. Like Colorado, what does that have to do with aquariums? Alright, so we're starting off with algae. Algae. Igla. There we go. Ammonia. Ammonia. Going this way. Condition is better. And then coral. Coralado. Decorations, another long word. It's gonna be kind of hard to hide that one. It's definitely got to, yeah, it's got to be on the start on the outside. It's way too long. Filter, going this way, up. We have fish. Oh, are they gonna do the fish with no eyes joke again? Probably. I think they do start repeating the jokes after a bit. Fish though. There we go, there's fish. And then we have gravel, like my voice. Gravel. Gravelly. Heater. Keeping the things warm. We got hood. Because, you know, fish are gangsta. We got lights. Maintenance. Gotta clean all that fish poop. Maintenance. And then we have nets. These nets. Oh yeah, net, but not nets. We got nen. Ooh. Yeah, it's a 4-letter word. All letters are pretty common, but we got it there. We got nitrate. Potassium nitrate. And we have nitrate and nitrite. Nitrite as well. It's one's NO2 and one's NO3. Don't ask me the difference because I forget it and have to look it up on a daily basis. Nitrate and nitrite. Literally a difference between one letter and one oxygen. Or wait, I think NO2, NO3. Yeah, it is the NO2. Yeah, it is the number of oxygen. It changes it. I had to think about that for a second. Plants. Plants pump. Salt. We have stand, but no D. But stand, going this way. We got substrate. Yeah, a lot of chemistry goes into keeping an aquarium safe for your fishies. Tank. That's why there's quite a few chemistry terms. We got tester. Tester. There's gotta be at least one white letter, so. There. That's a weird one, tester. Alright, there we go. Thermometer. And water. This sounds like those Murder Diary songs. The song that just loops. Fish wisdom. Keep your friends close and your anemones closer. Anemones. Alright, we got dog brains. We got beagles. Beagles. It's Snoopy. Snoopy's a beagle. We got boxer. I don't know any famous boxers, at least dogs. But I can tell you Mike Tyson. Vander Holyfield. We got bulldog, you know, British or headlock. Either one works. Bulldog. And then we got the Chihuahua. I had no idea that was just named after a region in Mexico, so. You know, the more you learn about geography, the more you learn about just, yeah, how everything is kind of like named after something. Then we got collie, we got the dachshund, the old hot dog looking floofy boy. Dachshund through the snow. I bet you that's what it's gonna be. Dachshund. There we go. That's what the pun's gonna be at the end. It's gonna be some Christmas thing. Dashing through the snow. All right, Dalmatian. Just gotta find the other 100 of them. Dalmatian. D, 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 D. There it is, going backwards. Dalmatian. And then we got the Great Dane. Going down the middle. Then we have Hound. Of course. It's the one that Elvis would sing about all the time. The old hound dog. And then Husky. Husky no Harris. Alright. Husky. Maybe finding a Y would help. Yeah, it did. There it is. Okay, we got Labrador. Labrador. Usually it's found next to Newfoundland, but here it is right there. We got Mastiff. Kind of like my neck, Mastiff. Then we got Pointer. That one's kind of rude. It's rude to point. And we got Pood. Poodle. We have Pug. Pug. And we have Retriever. And Sheepdog. Sheepdog going up. And then Terrier. So 2 R's, Terrier. Let's try and find that double R. If I can. Terrier. There we go. And then there's Whippet. So I don't know what kind of dog that is, but I do know that that's a thing that some people do to get high. They do Whippets. Alright, Totally Possum. Oh my god, I forgot about my coffee and it's so cold. Alright, we got spiders. Oh, why did they put brown recluse? Recluse would have been an easier word to hide. We have arthropod. Arthropod. And then we have arachnid. Arachnid. And Black Widow. This one's gonna be easy though, because oh no, never mind. It's just the first few. They're just such big words. They're kind of hard to find, or hard to hide. We got Deadly. We got eight crazy legs, or eight-legged freaks. Yeah. Oh, it's 8 Crazy Nights. That's what the movie was. I got the 2 movies mixed up. 8 Crazy Nights, and then, yeah, 8-legged freaks. Get off of me, you 8-legged freaks! Fangs. Fangs for the memories. Grass. Grass. We got puss. It's not the... Looking for the other end of there. Looking for ass. Oh, there it is. Sarg. All right, hobo, the littlest word in the entire word search. We got house. Then we got huntsman. Just 1 letter away from being something offensive. Huntsman. Alright, jumping. Oh man, my least favorite kind of spider. Because the ones that can't jump, at least you can get them on a piece of paper. And, you know, get them out to safety. But the jumping ones, man. It's like, bro, just stop fucking jumping. I'm trying to save you. Stop jumping off the fucking cage. Trying to help you here. Alright, we got mouse. We got poisonous. Yeah, most spiders are poisonous. Just most of them can't bite you. They can't even open up their mouth enough to really bite you. And then some of the ones that bite you, I mean, the poison isn't really that bad. It's like, it just gives you a little bump. A little bumper, you know. Some of them are really fucking bad, though. That's the thing. That's why you try to avoid any spider. Don't let any spider bite you just because you don't know which ones are going to be poisonous. Like, so poisonous that they will... it's kind of like snakes. Trying to avoid getting bitten by any of them. Just playing it safe. Because you don't want to be wrong on something like that. We got Venom and Wolf. There we go. Cruise through that one. As the spider would say, time's fun when you're having flies. Okay. Well, no thanks for the memories, I guess. Thanks for the memories. Alright. We got pet names. But I think a different type of context. I mean, you can call somebody your angel. But most of these are just names you would call your dog. Or your cat. Like Charlie. Angel. What are you doing, Charlie? Alright. Looking for the G. Nice going, Charlie. All the G's are... yeah, they seem to be over on this side. G-L, 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 G-L. Oh, we got Tigger. There's a really good thing about those, but I forget what it was. A very wonderful thing about Tiggers. Yeah, I'm not finding Angel. Oh, there it is. Angel. Alright, then we got Bailey. Bailey crossing the Angel. Then we got Bella. It's amazing how we're 3 for 3. Honestly, no, we're 3 for 3 for professional wrestlers. We got Angel Bandita, we got Bailey, Bailey, and then we got Bella. So Nikki and Brie Bella. Let's see how many wrestlers we find. I gotta find Bella though. Bella, the double L. So just mirror this music at like much louder. I also forgot to change the category again. Fuck. Bella. There's Bella. Alright, there we go. So yeah, there's Bella. And then we got Buddy, you know, Buddy Murphy, Buddy, it's probably some other ones, Buddy Rogers. Charlie Haas. And then we got Chloe. See, I can't think of a Chloe wrestler, but I'm sure there's one that exists. And then Coco. That one's easy, it's Coco Beware. It's just with a K though. Daisy. Honestly, Daisy, I don't know any Daisies, but I'm sure there is one. So many Jacks. The only Jack that comes to mind at the moment, though, is Jack Briscoe. We got Jasper. He was Jasper Troy. Very short-lived career. Or is he still going? I don't know. Jasper Troy. So basically, when you're coming up with a wrestling name, just think of like a dog name that you would want to give yourself. Like, what would I name myself if I were a dog? And I'd be like Rex Smashington. Lily. I can't think of any, but I'm sure there's one that exists. There's Lily. Max. I mean, so many Maxes. Max Caster. Max Payne. Max Moon. Max Jackson. Got Molly, of course. Molly Holly. There's definitely an Oliver. I just can't think of one right now. Okay, maybe Oreo is not one. Surprisingly, there is a Pepper. Or there was one, Pepper Parks, but also Pepper the dog. Al Snow's dog. Then we got Rocky. Rocky Romero. Rocky Johnson. We got Shadow. Not so much for that one, but kind of. Then we got Smokey. I can't think of one, but I'm sure one exists. Smokey. I know there's like some guy whose last name is Smoke. Or Smokes. It's kind of a shitty wrestling name. Sophie. Alright, Soph. S. No, I got Soap. I gotta find the H. Maybe the H will help. Yeah, it does. Alright, there we go. Sophie. Then we got Thumper. Thumper would be a great name for a wrestler. And then there's Tigger. He's bouncy. And we got Toby. Yabot. And then Willow. Oh, Willow Nightingale. Alright, there we go. Before I gave him a mouse, my little rodent was Anonymous. Anonymous. It's getting so loud. Anonymous. Alright, so we got Bluebird. Oh, I found Mockingbird. There's gonna be so many birds. Oh no, just 2 birds. Okay. Next. Oh, they're crossing too, which is funny. Alright, Bluebird. So yeah, Mockingbird's going that way. We got Cage. Cage and Canary. From the same sea. We have Cardinal. Cardinal. Wolfie Shao. Coloro? Okay, maybe if I can find... Yeah, maybe the L will help. And then we gotta find Chickadee. There's a whole mess of double E's there. We got Cockatiel. There it is, right beside Chickadee. And then the Crow. There it is. And we have Dove. Keeps your hands nice and smooth. We got Feather. And Goldfinch. Right there. And Lorikeet. Well, I found a Keet, but that's a parakeet. Lorikeet's on the other side. Then we got Macaw. So somebody from New York's... Shit, sorry, I just made myself crack up. But that's what somebody from New York says when you bump into their vehicle. They're just like, Macaw! We got Mockingbird. I was just... Yeah, Bluebird. Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, they crosses with Bluebird, Mockingbird. Oh yeah, we're getting into the suggested songs because it suggests this Final Fantasy theme song, like Final Fantasy 13, pretty much every time. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it because it's such a good song. And it's making me think maybe yeah, in the future we should do Final Fantasy 13 Parrot, like as a soundtrack. But I mean, I could also play the game, but it would take forever. I would have to, if I did Final Fantasy, I would have to do them all one at a time. I would go from one. Yeah, I would go one all the way, play stands. I wouldn't be able to do 13 though. I don't think you can do 13, or not 13, 14 and 11, because they're infinite. They just never end. They're never-ending games. And we got Toucan. What do you call an owl who does magic tricks? Houdini. Alright, we got bunny rabbits. Alright, we got thumping. Okay, so we got albino. Angora. Frogna. Alright, we got Binky. We got Binky, and well, I got Bunny over there, but I'm looking for Buck. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're ready for Bunny and Burrow. And we got Carrots. Alright. Oh. We got Cotton, but no carrots. There's another double O there. Or double R, sorry. R. Must be another spot. No, it's this one. Just throwing you off with the triple R's there. Alright, so yeah, I did find Cotton. So it's part of Cotton Tail. And then we have Dig. And then we have Doe. Doe, a deer, a female deer. And we got Dutch. And Dwarf. And we got Flopping. And Grass. Grooming. And Hop. Hop and House. We got Hutch. I'm trying to figure out where Hutch actually is and all that. Kindling. The Kindling. And then we got Lionhead. Yep. Neilhead. Lionhead. Huh. Okay, maybe if... Oh, there we go. It's because most of it was covered already. Lionhead, and then we got Miniature. Shove this way. Got Thumpin', found that one right at the beginning. And Warren. Ah, that's the other double R. I'm having a bad hair day. Oof. Alright, snake. Let's go adder. And we got anaconda. Don't want none. My anaconda don't. Oh, fuck. And then we got boa. Boa. Rocky Balboa, I guess. I don't know. Cobra. Cobras. Cobra. Brah. There it is. And we got constriction. We got Copperhead. There's a really good country song about a road named after a copperhead. I don't know if there's actually snakes on that road, but I don't know, it's a banger though. And we got coral. Coral. Alright, and we got cottonmouth. Going this way. And then ectothermic. I had a feeling that was a word, but I just couldn't really, like, figure out what the hell it was supposed to be. I got Jamamba. We got Hognose. There's Hognose. And then Keelback. And then Crates. Crate. K-R-A-I-T. Crate. Crate expectations. There we go. It's a demanding snake. It's got crate expectations. And we got legless. And then we got mama. And then we got python. And racer. Alright, rattlesnake. There's rattlesnake and scales. And the viper. That was time well serpent. Nah, it doesn't work. Alright, we got small furries. So let's go bedding. We got cage. And then the chinchilla. Chinchilla. Clean. There it is. Milk. Alright, we got domestic. And feed. There's feed. Feed and ferret. Gerbil. Alright, there's gerbil. And groom. Alright, guinea pig. Shove this way. Alright, we got hamster. Again, MC hamster. We got mice baby. We got rabbit. Tibar, close enough. Rat. Responsible. And then rodent. Another word for a pothole. It's a rodent. Alright, we got run. Sawdust. That was the missing third person with gold dust and stardust. They needed sawdust. Train. Train. I can't find train. Too many common letters. Alright, yeah, let's just start with the T here. T's. T-R-I. Shit. So close. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me, T. No. T. No. T. Train. Alright, now we got tunnel. So we got a double N will help a little better, yeah. And then we have wheel, which is right here. The first president was Abrahamster Lincoln. Alright, in the stable, we got amble. Amble, bolting. Bolting. Alright, and then we got bridle. BR. Gotta find that BR. There we go. Bridle. And then another BR, because we gotta find bronco. There was a wrestler who liked to bust it. He liked busting those broncos. Alright, right beside it is bucking. Something about a ham palace. We got a canter. It's my favorite type of berry. We got colt. Just need to find the other 44 of them. And yeah, of course, 2 zigzags. Colt. Colt? There it is. Alright, and we got dressage. Oh my. Okay. There it is. I was like, I knew it was in there somewhere. And then we have equestrian. And we got foal. Alright, and gallop. Gallop. There it is. Alright, we got harness. Oh, right there. Super lucky find. There's the horseshoe. How come there are horseshoes, but there aren't horse socks? Alright, we got jockey. We got mare. And neigh. And paddock. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pony? I can't find a pony. pony. And then racing. There it is, racing. And we got rain. Okay. There we go, ready for the saddle. And then we got the stable. And the stallion. Oh, I thought there it is. Stallion. And we got stirrups. Stirrups, but no chaps. Alright, here we go. Stirrup. Why the long face? Man. Alright, we're on Little Chicken. Little Chicken. Oh, I thought that was Batman for a second. Bantam. Oh, is that why it's called Bantam League? I remember, yeah, 'cause I was looking at all the leagues when I was growing up. And there's a Bantam League. And I'm just like, so they're calling these guys little chickens? Alright, we got Beak. We got Breed. And we got the Brood. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. Chick. Chicken. Cluck. Go cluck yourself. And we got Coop. I wonder if chickens, if they get mad at each other, they're just like, hey, buddy, go cluck yourself. Go cluck yourself. Why don't you cluck off, bud? Like, what the cluck is your problem? Sorry, that one cracked me up. Okay, I need to stop. Coop. Coop, there it is. Alright, Coop. So many O's. Oh, so many double O's, man. Roost. Oh, roost actually is a word there. We got poo. Poo? Oh, that's why. Because it's Coop. Alright, eggs. We got the double G. Gotta find another double G. Double G. Ugh. There's eggs. Segs. And then we got feather. Feeder. Feather. 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 F-E-T-H-E-R. Feather. And then we got farage. It's like a garage, but it's also a forest. So when you have a forest in a garage, it's called a farage. Alright, we got free range. Apparently the only ethical chicken. What type of eggs you can buy. Free range. There it is. Oh, free range. Alright, we got gold line. I don't know what that's got to do with chickens, but it's a thing, I guess. Maybe it's a company that makes chickens. I don't know. Hatch. I know a good knock knock joke. Goes knock knock. Hatch you. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that part. Hatch you, bless you. Hatch. Where are the hatch? I got cratch. Scratch. Yeah, the atch. I guess the atch is gonna be TCH. There it is. Hatch. And we have hen. Gotta find that hen. There we go. Nah. Alright, house. And we got laying. Right there. Good Nile. And we got leghorn. No foghorn, but we got leghorn. Leghorn. And nest. And the old predators. Speaking of predators, I think they finally released the Epstein list. Ruse. Roost. Alright, we got Run. And yeah, I was looking, I found Scratch earlier. There it is. And we got Speckedly. What? Speckadilly. There we go. I was haunted by a chicken. It was a poultrygeist. Poultrygeist. Alright, so yeah, we're on vampires, so that's Halloween. That is the end of the animals one. Fuck, I can't get out of here. Fuck. I'm trying to. There we go. Halloween will be the next one. We got Halloween's Names, Natural World. Those will be. I gotta upload those for like next week, so I'm gonna work on them this weekend at some point, hopefully. And yeah, we're cruising. We're fucking cruising. You know, getting 5 down a week. I was doing one a day, and then we're falling behind because I'm doing other things. You know, I'm just doing too much. You know, but we're making it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's been fun. It's just really chill, like solving puzzles, listening to the video game soundtracks. You know, it's a good time. There we go. We got a couple more down. And yeah, so I'm gonna play some hockey for the rest of the morning. And yeah, we're gonna try and get as many games as we can done. My aim was to try and get January done, but man, the day is flying by. Because, you know, there was the football game, and then, yeah, doing a couple of word searches. It's been fun. But, yeah, let's switch on over to Le Hockey. And, I'm going to go to the washroom, too. But, yeah, stay tight. Because I don't want to stay up, or stay live too long this morning. Because then I might be too tired to stream tonight. So yeah, we'll do some hockey games, and then I will call it a day. All right, BRB.